Hey guys, how is everyone? How's everyone's weekend going? Hope everyone is having an amazing weekend. We're so close to Thanksgiving. Oh my God, I can't wait. A few more days. Yeah, so anyway, another Sunday, another video. Here we go. Yeah. So, yeah, as you guys know, last week's video, that was like a really big one. The one where I basically told you guys my entire story and really let you guys get to know me on a much deeper level than before. Um, yeah, so I've gotten a lot of really awesome, great messages from a lot of you guys about that video over the past week, ever since I put it up. And I just want to take the time to say thank you so much for all the kind feedback on that. It really honestly made my day, even just to hear that you guys were watching it and that it was able to inspire you and that just brought some positivity into your lives just made me feel so good. So if you haven't seen that yet, check it out. Again, I know it's a bit lengthy, but I'd love for you to watch it. So anyway, yeah. So like I said last week, that was kind of the video that I kind of saw as really kicking off this channel, like full-fledged. And you might have seen that I've been beginning to promote this channel on my social media through like my Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. So yeah, this is kind of where we really start to get really into it and hype it up. And like I said, I have a lot of really cool plans for this channel, and I'm really excited to get more into it. So anyway, for today's video, so firstly, like I said last week, from here on out, every week's video, probably for like the next until like the end of this year, the end of 2018, I'll probably keep it at just doing a video every Sunday, or maybe other times too. But then once we get into like 2019, next couple months, I'm probably gonna try to upload a bit more frequently than that, so maybe once or twice a week. But anyway, yeah, that's basically what you can expect. At least once a week, I'll come on and basically, for starters, my videos are really just going to be about me picking a topic each week that's like important to me, and just kind of talking about how I feel about it and my personal thoughts and views on it, and kind of how it relates to my life and my story, and kind of just what I'm doing. So yeah, that's basically what you could expect. The one other thing I'll say before I get into this week's video is that I get that my camera quality on my laptop isn't the best quality, but I am working on like getting something that'll help the videos to be better quality. So if that was kind of something you thought, then don't worry, because I am working on that. Anyway, so yeah, all right, enough of like a little introduction. So today I want to talk about kind of going off of what I talked about last week with my story and everything. Now I'm kind of gonna put a focus onto, now that you know what I've been through, I'm kind of gonna talk about where I'm going with all of this right now in my life, some of the major things that I'm working on, some of the major projects I'm doing, and kind of tying kind of into why I started this channel in the first place and what exactly my goals and intentions are for this channel itself. So anyway, yeah. So, um, obviously last week when I told you guys my story, I talked a lot about the Challenge Day event that I did at my high school. Um, and how it inspired me to start up a club at my high school based on it called Be the Change Club, and then bring that club over to my college where I am now, at LIU Post, and kind of start up the club here and run it as its president. So just a brief refresher from last week. So what Challenge Day basically is, they're an organization that's based out in California, and they kind of develop these programs that help students in schools and not just students, but mainly students in schools, do these like bonding activities that help them open up to each other and help them to connect more with each other on a much deeper level. It's been to help eliminate like stereotypes and bullying in the school, and just to kind of give more of a community atmosphere and help to promote like compassion and empathy among students and like other members of the school. So Challenge Day like trains their leaders in this program at the headquarters, and then schools across the world can kind of hire out the leaders to come to the school and do this program for the school. Like they pay a fee to the organization, and then they hire them out like kind of a service. So anyway, yeah, and then the organization Challenge Day also provides like workshops and services like that people can come to at their headquarters itself. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of the gist of the organization. If you want to know more about it or just to get a better idea of what they do, go to their website. It's just challengeday.org. That'll be a great place for you to find out more about what they do. So anyway, yeah, like I said last week, the first time I did this program at my high school, it completely, like, it honestly really changed my life in some really big ways. Um, Before doing the program, I had always had, like, not always, but I was having a hard time feeling a sense of connection with others in my school, feeling like I fit in among my peers, and really just feeling that I belonged. But doing this program really opened me up to new feelings of acceptance and love and care that I've like kind of more than I've felt in my life. Um, and honestly, I've never really felt anything like it before or since. I mean, like, was truly a magical, like, euphoric feeling when we got into this room all together. We started out this day as nothing more almost than people who happened to go to school together. But we ended this day through, like, the process of sharing and opening up to each other. We ended feeling like a true family, and there was a sense of connection and love and belonging in that room among us that honestly is unlike anything else I've ever experienced. But obviously, I talked about this last week, but it's only a day, and major change isn't going to happen in just a day. So I realized this, and I was thinking of how can I like you know, how can I keep this going in my school so that it's not just one day, but it goes throughout like the whole school year? So that's why I worked with some of the counselors at my school who helped to bring Challenge Day there to come up with a club, start a club at my school, like with similar purposes. And the motto of Challenge Day is Gandhi's quote, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." So we called it the Be the Change Club, and we ran it throughout I ran it throughout the rest of my senior year. I was a senior when I started it up, but I was its president throughout my senior year, and we did like activities to help spread positivity throughout the school and promote like messages of inclusion and compassion and empathy, and it was really awesome. So yeah, then obviously I brought it over here to LIU Post, and running it here as a student organization at LIU Post has been such an amazing experience for me. Um, I'm in my third year of running it. We actually just earlier this month had our 2-year anniversary of our first meeting on campus, which was on November 8th, 2016, in my freshman year, fall of my freshman year. So over the past couple of years that I've been running this organization, we've done a ton of events around the school. We've held a ton of meetings, and we've done a ton of different things to kind of promote that same kind of inclusive, positive atmosphere for everyone in the school. And of course, like, obviously I'm a student. I'm not a professional by any means, so we haven't really been able to harness in full force that amazing feeling that Challenge Day gave us, but we have definitely opened up things that are similar and along the same lines to kind of a lesser extent. And I think that this organization really has helped a lot of people feel more of that sense of inclusion and more of that sense of compassion and belonging. I've honestly met some of my best friends ever through running this club, who I know that they'll stay my friends throughout the whole rest of my life, and they're amazing human beings, and I'm so grateful that this club has been able to bring us together. And I like to think that we've really been doing some amazing work. I mean, we've been getting some really awesome feedback from the administrators at my school. They feel that it's really important to the school and that we've helped make a lot of positive change. So yeah, it's been awesome. So, that kind of gets me to what it is that I really want to talk about in this video, and I don't want to make these videos like excessively lengthy, so this one will probably only go on for about a few more minutes. Like, I want to keep my videos like in like the 10 to 15 minute range from this point on out, because I know how busy everyone's schedule is, and I don't want to like take up too much of you guys' time. But anyway, so I'll kind of start talking about this now, but this will kind of segue into my next video, which you could probably expect next week or the week after. I might take a break next Sunday for just because Thanksgiving weekend I'll be home with my family and everything, but I'll definitely be back again the following Sunday, which is probably where I'll talk in full force about you know, what it is that I'm trying to do here. But I'll just wrap up this video by laying some groundwork for that. But I think it was helpful. I know in last week's video I spoke a lot about you know, the club and challenge day and how it got me to start up this club and like what it all means to me and everything like that. But I think that it is helpful for me to just do this kind of video, just to kind of reiterate the important points of that and to kind of give you guys a good background for next week when I really talk about what it is I'm trying to do. But okay, anyway, I'm kind of talking a little bit in circles here, so I want to like get to the point already. So basically, after thinking about it for like over this past year and really for the past couple years, well, really ever since I did challenge day, like, because I'd always been kind of unsure about what it is I exactly wanted to do with my life. Like in high school, I took a lot of courses in computers. Originally, I was thinking I might go into like some kind of computer technology related field, but throughout high school, I eventually realized that that just wasn't for me. I love computers, but like I need to work with people. I can't just be sitting with machines all day. Like I'll go crazier than I already am. But I need to work with people. So that's why when I got here to college, my first I you know, enrolled as a social work major, and I'm studying social work right now, as I've mentioned here before, because that's a way of, you know, connecting with people and helping other people. But yeah, what I really want to do with my life, if I'm being honest, is I want to do something exactly like Challenge Day does, and what I do with my Be the Change Club here at Post. Now, originally I was thinking of the possibility of working for Challenge Day, like being one of their leaders for their workshops, like going out to schools and like leading these workshops. That was something that I was seriously considering, because obviously these workshops had a huge impact on my life, and I'd love to be able to like give back in a similar way. The thing about that is, since they are based in California, this organization, like, in order to work for them, they require that you live in California, and I'm all the way across the country on Long Island. So, this point in my life, that's kind of tricky. I don't have any like plans to move anytime soon. Like, I have all my friends and family here. So basically, yeah. So that's not really on the table right now. So what I'm honestly thinking is that I want to start up my own organization in the same vein of Challenge Day, but taking it kind of to the next level. I want it to be kind of a natural evolution of my work in the Be the Change Club here at Post, which started out in my high school and here at Post as kind of an extension of the Challenge Day program. But over the years, it's kind of grown into something far beyond that. Like, I'd say at this point, we're kind of beyond, you know, being just an extension of Challenge Day. We're our own like entity, and I kind of want to take what I'm doing here and make it its own organization. So I'm gonna talk a lot more about this going forward. I'm just gonna kind of wrap it up here now. But I'm kind of getting together plans for how that might work, and how I might be able to do that. Like, I'm not sure if I want it to be like a non-profit organization or a for-profit. That's still things that I'm working on finding out about. I'm very new to like this kind of stuff, so I'm still like you know, finding out a lot about it and educating myself on it. But that's basically what I want to do and where my thinking is at right now. So since this, like I said, I don't want this video to go on too long. Now that I've like laid the groundwork for that for you guys, I know like this video wasn't like anything that much different from what I talked about in last week's video. It's kind of just reiterating some main points, but again, I felt that that was important because next week I'm really going to go full in and talk all about what I envision this organization to be, what I want to grow it into, how I want to run it, all that kind of thing, all those kinds of things. And yeah, so you can expect that video, I want to say probably maybe a week from today, but more likely 2 weeks from today, only because I'll be home for Thanksgiving and my family and I have a bunch of plans, so I might just not be able to do it next week. But I do plan on doing like a little mini Thanksgiving video for you guys, so you'll get something, even if not like the direct follow-up to this, you'll get something. Anyway, though, thanks so much for watching. I'm kind of gonna wrap up here. I hope that this helped you like to get more of a basic sense of where my head's at and like what you could expect from going forward. Even if it was just reiterating. But yeah, next videos are going to be exciting. I'm really going to get more into what it is I'm doing, and you'll get to find out a lot more about that. So anyway, yeah, stay tuned for more. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about this channel. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day. Have the best Thanksgiving ever. And remember to always be kind to yourselves and to others. All right. I love you all so much. Have the best day ever. See you soon.